Well, I hope wherever Justin Flo is at, he is in good health, a former CWF champion in his own right, but also, as you were talking about, a former CWF champion, Soco. I'm glad to know he's okay because he got kidnapped by the Dark Arts right after your match with him, Marshall Briggs.
Exactly, and that's why I think the Dark Arts has something to do with what happened to Justin Flo, because it's not like the Flo Hawk to miss any live event, let alone against someone like Bryce Cannon, who had one hell of a match with the Flo Hawk last month, only for it to be cut short by Orion.
Well, he did get the win via DQ when Brian slammed the belt into his face. Now, the Frat Daddy, has been gone from here for almost 5 years, and it was great to come back and get a win, but he wants to get a win under his own merit. Came out here at the opening of the show, got right in our champion's face to be like, hey, man, I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, that's true. And like I said, Bryce has transformed himself since the last time we've seen him here in the Coastal Wrestling Federation. He is not going to take any disrespect, certainly no disrespect from the CWF champion, Orion.
Bryce Cannon, an accomplished man, wrestled all over Georgia, made a name for himself in that state, has come back to the Panhandle, wants to continue adding to his legacy, getting eyes on him, getting wins, and what a chance to get a win and move up the ranks if he can get a victory over Soco. And I want to know where Soco's head is at. I mean, you're a competitor. What happens when you've been kidnapped and I guess you managed to escape? I mean, is he looking to the back into the corner and be like, hey, man, do I got to worry about these people coming and attacking me?
I can't say I've ever been attacked, Donnie, so I really don't know where Soco. What a move there. I really don't know.
Drop kick.
I really don't know where Soco's head is because, quite frankly, I haven't been in that situation. But you've got to think, does he even have a clear mindset? Is his mind sound right here tonight after being taken out by Ellie and drug away, literally, last month at Voltage?
Well, he doesn't care anymore about, shows of good sportsmanship. He's like, come on, let's fight. And fight he's going to do with that forearm.
Would you be in a good mood, Donnie, if you were taken out with chloroform and drug away for a while?
No, I wouldn't be. I'm going to say I've suffered a few attacks myself over the years. Suplex from Soco. It's a hazard of the job here occasionally. Though I don't think nothing will happen tonight. I think I'm nice and safe up here.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Well, right now, the man who is not safe is Bryce Cannon, not safe from the onslaught brought by Soco, slamming his head into that top turnbuckle.
Oh, what a right hand, and reciprocated by Bryce Cannon. These two men, I was going to say there's no animosity between the two, but these two are beating each other like they owe each other lunch money right here tonight in Crestview. Oh, what an uppercut by Soco.
I've had several men that looked as tough as them beat me up for my lunch money once or twice. But right now, the only beating up's done is onto Soco.
Was it
Bryce Cannon going to the corner.
Weird suit you were wearing? Is that why you got beat up?
Well, no, I didn't establish my sense of style until I got into college. Shout out to my alma mater, FGC, Florida Gateway College. Go Timberwolves.
When Kmart had the blue light special, there's a cover by Soco and a kick out by Bryce Cannon. I know you know the blue light specials at the Kmart.
I've been more of a JC pin. Anyways.
Or Goodwill, whatever. And there's a back suplex by Soco.
Soco slamming him into the mat, and when a spine hits that mat, the pain just goes up and down. Almost got the 3 count there. Only a 2 count. Ref Ryan there, another one of our good officials here in the CWF. Very well trained, keeps his eyes on the job. Bryce Cannon now trying to get back up to his feet. And you see Soco, like, he was just kind of stopping there. He didn't immediately attack Bryce. Almost like he was almost giving him a bit of a chance to get back up to his feet.
Of course, double clothesline. Later tonight, speaking of referees, yours truly is going to be the special referee in the main event with Orion as he defends that CWF title. Because, last month there was a little bit of ambiguity. But right here tonight, we're going to make sure that goes right down the line. And there's Bryce Cannon fighting back, firing up against Soco. Soco's chest going to look like ground beef after this.
Ooh, I could go for some hamburgers later tonight. Right now into the corner, as I said, a clothesline into the corner. Bryce Cannon set him up and over into the mat. He goes, hooks the leg.
2. Sounds like you should hit puberty also, Donnie, because your voice went pretty high there. But nonetheless, later tonight, Marshall Briggs, myself, will be the special guest referee in the main event, and there will be justice served right down the middle. Nice reversal there by Soco.
Soco, a bigger man, but very quick on his feet.
Samoan drop there. We very well may have a new CWF champion here tonight, Don.
Well, I think a lot of people here in Crestview, Florida would like to see that.
Was that 3?
Was it a 3 count? I can't. It was only a 2 count.
Give me the microphone.
Here you go, boss.
Oh, there's Soco. What's Soco got the...
He's got the paddle. Ref Ryan.
Was that 3?
Ref Ryan telling him not to get back up to his feet. Maybe he was telling him it wasn't 3. Match going to continue, so no, it wasn't. Was a little unsure there for a second. Missing with the clothesline. Face planted into the mat. The Frat Daddy going to try to get it here. And he did get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Frat Daddy, Bryce Cannon.
Solid match between these two men. A little bit of confusion there. Such a close count, because both these men want to win this match so much. Such a close count. Obviously, it sees referee Ryan decided to change his mind, and that was a 2 count indeed. And here we go again. Don't they have something better to do with their night, Donnie?
I would not. You would think so. You would think that Roland Laveau would be studying up for his match. He's still got a one-on-one contest with Rob Ocho.
You know what? I'm getting tired of this.
Later on tonight, Bryce Cannon's got the paddle, and he's probably got reinforcements there with Soco. Soco, of course, certainly, and Marshall Briggs now leaving the broadcast position and heading to the ring. Torn meniscus, knee damage or not. Bryce Cannon and Soco watching each other's back. And now, Carl Manson being tripped by Marshall Briggs. Marshall Briggs, injury or not, is going to come into the ring and back up Bryce Cannon and Soco. The numbers now are slightly more even. It's 3-on-4. Dream Girl Ellie giving some lip service to Marshall Briggs. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. As you saw, Bryce Cannon with the victory. But the Dark Arts and Ellie just pushed Marshall Briggs. That would certainly give him probable cause to retaliate if he so chooses. What? What is Soco doing? Attacking the Marshall and stomping down on him. And now Darkson and Co. going to work on Bryce Cannon. Bryce Cannon with his paddle, evening everything out. And now Orion, turn around Bryce, turn around. Orion nailing Bryce Cannon once again with the CWF title. What was Soco doing? Why would he aid his kidnappers? Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Orion wants the mic. Orion still in the paddle.
As for you, Marshall, you're looking a little less than fit to be a referee tonight. So I think we need a new special guest referee.
Marshall Briggs was going to be the referee in the title match in the main event tonight.
I deserve top tier. And my vision will be seen by everybody.
Well, the Vision Orion saying his vision is going to be seen by everybody. Marshall Briggs, who was with me on the broadcast position, wanted to come out and even the odds. I don't think he foresaw Soco coming to the aid of his very own kidnappers. And now Marshall Briggs, that left leg injured even further, and I doubt he's going to be able to be the special guest referee in our main event tonight, which begs the question, who is going to be the special guest referee?